Maayong, Buntag. Hi loves, it's your girl Tila and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And on this channel, we bring all that is positive with open arms. And for those of you who have been with me, riding with me, and welcome back. And of course, you guys can go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms. It will be in the description down below. Please don't forget to go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below, as well as hit that notification bell so you'll be able to see videos like this every week. Alright, you guys, without further ado, let's dive right into today's video. Alright, you guys, and today we're going to be doing a little story time and kind of telling you guys what it was like for me living in the Philippines. You know, and all that. And so, if you guys don't know, I am part Filipino, and my dad is from Cebu in the Philippines, and I am part Visayan. You know, as you can tell, right? My features. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can just get right into it, right? Okay, so off the back, there's a certain memory. I don't know, this is a little disgusting, but funny, but sad all at the same time. Okay, so one day when we was, I forgot whose house was it, but I knew we were somewhere in Philippines, okay? Maybe it was in Cebu. Maybe it was somewhere else. I forgot. It was Philippines, okay? And I remember eating, okay, while I was young, it was like, I got to, of course, Filipino food is amazing, you know? And so, like, for me, one of my favorites would be always eating mango with rice. And so, would chop it up into pieces, and so, like, would flip it, and it would come up to, like, cubes, you know? It was just so cute. For me, it was very interesting. Like, I just find it amusing. And so anyways, so for dinner time, you know, I'm eating mango, I'm eating my rice, and it was the best thing of my life, okay? And around this time, my mom is telling me, okay, make sure you wash your hands before you go to bed. Right? As you would, right? Not me. Okay? Me was like, oh yeah, I wash my hands. Of course I didn't. I was just sucking them up like it was nothing. You know, thinking I was washing it, girl. No, I did not wash my hands, okay? And therefore, it brings me to our next situation. Okay, so you guys keep in mind that back in the day, it wasn't how it kind of looks now. And so I remember being in a busted ass. It was a busted ass house, okay? Busted. I mean, I had no problem, you know, but it was just busted, okay? And sorry guys, my allergies is acting up right now, okay? My bad. Anyways, so like, I remember being in this house, and so we were in this clear net, you know, we were in this net, you know those nets that you block off of mosquitoes and whatnot, you know, that type of net. It was a really big one. I remember it being a triangle one, okay? And so I remember the walls were all crispy, like it was like real busted, okay? Like it was real busted, okay? She was real ghetto, straight up. For me, it was like, you know, such a young age, you know, it didn't really bother me as much because I didn't really know. And so it's not like how it was then than it is now. And so anyways, and so like, okay, and so like, I remember the nets, the walls all crusty, she was broken, you know, and I remember the bottom layers of the wall. Like, you know, the bottom part of the wall? Honey, there was no bottom part. It was like wall and like all jacked up. Like just straight up, you could see, you guys, okay, this is where it gets disgusting. Especially for me being a little kid. Anyways, so, I forgot how old I am, okay? Keep in mind, I was very young. And so I remember, oh my god, this is where it gets disgusting. There's a bunch of rats. And when I mean rats, I mean like rats, honey. She was like, like she was rats. And so I remember all these rats were like running, like just going through it, girl. Like just going, you know, and for me, it was like, ooh, interesting. But at the same time, I'm like, ooh, like I just had mixed emotions around that time. For me, I thought it was cool. And at the same time, I was like, ew, you know. Anyways. So there's a bunch of rats running around, you know, and okay, guys, the part of Philippines that my dad kind of grew up wasn't the best, okay? It was straight poverty around that time. And so All right, moving along. And so I remember that while we were sleeping, I'm like, getting all comfy. And I just remember, you guys, waking up in the middle of the night, crying and screaming for my life. Okay? For my life. Because remember how I mentioned I didn't wash my hands after I ate that mango? Well, guess what? Guess what? Those rats running around crazy. Girl, she literally bit my nails off. Like, it was like they was having a feast around my fingers, girl. It was no longer spirit fingers, girl. She was crying fingers. It was just... I woke up crying, screaming, wondering what the hell is going on. Okay? Like, it was crazy, and I always remember that memory growing up there. It was so sad. It was so sad, and my mom was just not having it. My mom was not having it at all. And I was just screaming at the top of my lungs. Anyway, so that's one moment. Now let's move on to the next moment, which kind of explains why I'm such an adventurous type of person. Because I remember being around this, like, I would guess, we were around the city somewhere. And then we were around the city somewhere. I remember being in McDonald's, and back then it was a scary McDonald's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, it was a scary one. And I thought he was so cool. Girl, I remember being in a food court. We were eating McDonald's, and I'm hiding, trying to play peekaboo action, girl, hiding underneath the tables. Of course, I got caught, but anyways, I remember always looking at magazines. Like, it was, like, always about celebrities, and it was always about, like, fashion. I remember always looking at magazines, and I was just so struck. Like, I was just so starstruck at it, and I would always ask my parents if they could buy it for me. And they would always say no. But for me, it was like, no, I want it. And so, because they said no, okay, I don't condone stealing, okay, at all. However, back then, girl, I ended up jacking her. I ended up taking her, putting it in front of my pants, putting my shirt over it, and I would wear big shirts, right? And I would always just, like, walk away like it was, like nothing. Yeah, no, I always walk away like it was nothing. And so I remember this other time when we left the food court. I don't know how exactly this had happened and how the people let this happen. Like, it was crazy. Like, I remember running away from my parents. And I also remember hopping on a bus and just dashing around. Like, I was grown, honey. Like, I would literally go on the bus and just go cruising. Like, woo! Like, it was so crazy because, like, I would always do that. And I would always want to just go and just be that adventurous type of person that I am. Like I said, it definitely explains so many things. I am very an adventurous person. Like, I would go by myself if I will, and trust me, I will. And so I'm on the bus. I remember looking out the window, like, whoa, I'm going cruising, and all of this. And let me tell you, like, my parents went crazy. Like, how can their little ass child disappear, run away on a bus by themselves? That was me. It was just crazy. It was funny now that I look back at it, but it was crazy. And so, like, they went crazy looking around town for me. They was going nuts. And finally, eventually, some people were like, oh yeah, your child went on this bus, so on and so forth. And they finally eventually found me. And of course, I got the whippings of my life. Okay, of course. Because who swear that they can just go run along on the bus at such a very young age? That was me. Absolutely me. But anyways, that carries on to my next story about the Philippines. Let me tell you, it's such a beautiful place. Like, where I am from in the Philippines is really pretty. And for those of you who are Visayan or is from Cebu, please let me know in the description down below. And of course, you guys can see I got my shirt, Cebu hat. This I actually got a gift from one of my really good friends. Oh, she's so nice. When her and her boyfriend went to Philippines, to Cebu, because she's also Visayan. And hey girl, love you girl. She also got me this shirt, and like, oh, I can't wait to go back there. Like, I can't wait to go back home. So yeah, I guess that was a quick story, but a crazy funny story. So yeah, I just wanted to come over here and tell you guys my experiences, and you know, if you guys relate to me, and you know, and just all of that. So yes, for those of you who are from that area, please let me know this description down below. Alright, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I'm sorry it is short, but it's something that I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys like how it was for me living in the Philippines. And honestly, I just miss it. I can't wait to go back. Cebu City, here I come one day. Alright, you guys, thank you guys so much. I truly do appreciate it. Please, you guys, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below, as well as hit that notification bell so you'll be able to see videos like this every week. And of course, you guys can go ahead and follow me on all my social media platforms. It will be in the description down below. Alright, you guys. I just want to tell you guys again, thank you guys so much. And until next time, bye.